On the sidelines of a security forum in Germany, Seoul's foreign minister and his Japanese counterpart saw little progress on efforts to settle the compensation of Korean victims of Japan's wartime forced labor. What remains now is a political decision, says the South Korean minister. Our foreign affairs correspondent Choi Min-jung with more.
South Korea's Foreign Minister Park Jin met with his Japanese counterpart Yoshimasa Hayashi and urged Japan to make a political decision to resolve the issue of compensating Korean victims of Japan's wartime forced labor. The two held a separate one-on-one meeting in Germany on Saturday on the sidelines of the Munich Security Conference. Upon his arrival in Incheon on Monday, Park told the press once again that he called on Japan to make a political decision to come up with a sincere response.
We are sincerely doing our best, so we are expecting Japan to respond. We have narrowed our opinions to a certain extent, but there is still room for more discussions. We will do our best until the end.
Seoul's foreign ministry also said in a statement that the two diplomats agreed to communicate closely to resolve the thorny issue. The Japanese foreign ministry said the top officials had a frank discussion and agreed to close communications on each diplomatic level. Saturday's talk was Park and Hayashi's fifth meeting since President Yoon took office. The meeting also followed a series of recent working-level talks between the two countries on the issue. Last week, Seoul and Tokyo's first vice foreign minister sat down in Washington to discuss the ongoing dispute without reaching a conclusion. In January, Seoul unveiled plans to compensate the victims through its own public foundation. However, this prompted backlash from the victims, who insist the issue cannot be resolved without a sincere apology and participation from the Japanese companies involved. In landmark rulings in 2018, South Korea's Supreme Court ordered two Japanese companies, Mitsubishi Heavy Industries and Nippon Steel, to compensate the Koreans they subjected to forced labor, but those firms have refused to comply with the orders. Tokyo says the issue of compensation was settled under a normalization treaty signed in 1965. Choi Min-jung, Arirang News.